Tesla just released a new lower cost mid-range Model 3 and a new simpler design option for it. So they got rid of a lot of the options like full self-driving. I guess you can add it later. It's $45,000 now for the lowest configuration of the Model 3, and this one goes 260 miles, which is really good. Top speed's 125 miles per hour. It's the premium package included for the best, sound and seats and all that jazz. 0 to 60 is 5.6 seconds, and it's rear-wheel drive. So Tesla did this kind of like as a meet halfway thing for people that ordered this, or they want to order the standard range and still get the tax credit. Because with the tax credit, like in California, it's $35,000 after the federal and state tax rebates. And over in Colorado, it ends up only being $33,200, which is pretty cool. And Elon's saying over in California, the true cost of ownership with all, savings of gas and whatnot is like $31,000, which, it's true. I mean, there's less maintenance and, less fuel costs to get to where you're going. So that's something you really do got to consider when you're thinking about how the total cost of ownership is on a Tesla. Elon answered a bunch of questions on Twitter for everybody. They were like, well, is this, a software limited Tesla where it's really the long range one, but they're just software limiting it? And he said, no, it's the same pack, but they're doing different cells so that, it is cheaper to make, but it's still, a really good car. He also noted that the rear-wheel drive cars work really well on snow and ice. They did their traction testing on an ice lake, and that dual motors aren't really necessary for the cold. Their all-wheel drive is great, but really as long as you're using winter tires, it's not even an issue. I've got all-wheel drive on both my Model S and my Model X that I have currently. And on the Model 3, we're going to see how that does because it's a rear-wheel drive long range. From all the tests I've seen, it's pretty comparable. Really, it's more about the traction control system that's inside the Teslas because it has like a 10 millisecond where it can dynamically change how much power is going to each wheel. And it makes a huge difference on, snow and ice and different terrain. This seems like a pretty good deal to me. I mean, it knocks off some money on getting into a Model 3. And it's not quite as cheap as going with the standard range, but since the tax credit's going away before the standard range, they're talking about like February time frame for the standard range, and they're talking about it like a few weeks if you want to get this medium range Model 3. I think it's great. It'll get a lot more Model 3s on the road. Sounds like they have a constraint in building the cells for the batteries, and this kind of gets them somewhere in between the standard range and the long range in the production. The Model 3 long range rear wheel drive is still available to order off menu, says Elon, for the next week or so. So you can still call up Tesla and be like, hey, I want to get the long range version only rear wheel drive, because that's no longer in the menu for ordering. Also, the full self-driving is no longer on menu for ordering, so you have to get that off menu, which kind of makes sense because it's not something that's actually functional right now. It's something you're paying for a future option at a discounted rate. So you can still call in and get that added for the next week or so. After that, when it comes out and you get it, it could go up a lot. It could be, $5,000 or more as opposed to ordering early for $3,000. What Elon was tweeting about last night, he tweeted Lemur, more info tomorrow. And the theory is that the MR, or the medium range limited edition, kind of sounds like Lemur. I don't know. And somebody was showing after they ordered their Model 3 today, it showed a picture of a Lemur, which, I don't know, just goofiness Elon does. Oh yeah, so free supercharging actually applies to all Model 3s now. It's only a $100 credit, but it's still $100 goes a long way. You can probably go 4,000 or 5,000 miles on $100 worth of credit on a Model 3. You can use my code if you order a Tesla. It's Patrick4254, and there's a link below if you want to click on it, and it'll take you right there, and you can start ordering your Tesla. Or you can browse to the website ts.la/Patrick4254, and that'll take you right to it. Thank you guys so much for watching these shows. I wanted to get this out as quick as possible. I'm testing out this new little iPhone app, so it's not the normal 4K resolution that we normally do, but And let me know what you guys think. It allows me to kick out a video when it's more timely, the news, like this was just tweeted about today. And if you want to help out with charging, please visit our website, wildwestev.com, on putting charging stations in remote locations, and help sponsor a station. You can talk to me on Twitter. I'm at Walking Crow, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe. That lets me know that everybody's watching.